guys, welcome back. Today we're going to make a really easy and yummy chicken salad. It's a new recipe. I saw one of the ladies on TikTok that I follow, Brandy. She was originally from Oklahoma, so I'm an Oklahoma girl, so it must be good. So let's hop over here to the counter and let's get started. Okay, to a large bowl. We bought a rotisserie chicken this morning, or about an hour ago. It's the lemon pepper one. So we're going to go ahead and put all that. Hubby was nice enough to shred it for me. Got that all ready. He also prepped my vegetables, so I think I'll keep him around for a little longer. We've been married 40 years, guys. Let's go ahead and put in celery. Here's my recipe right here. It's about 4 stalks of celery if you love celery. I like a little bit for a little bit of a crunch, but I don't want a lot, so mine might have been more like 2.5 stalks. You're going to put about a half of a red onion. If you like lots of onion, go ahead and put it all. So this was maybe a kind of a medium large onion. Look how pretty that is already. We're only going to put about half because I've got other things that I'm going to use the rest of this in. So that's what we've got so far. Let's go ahead and give her just a little bit of a toss. Look at how pretty those colors are already. And since I got the flavored chicken, the lemon pepper, I'm hoping that it's going to really add a good flavor to it. Let's see, there you go. To the shredded up chicken, onions, and celery, we're going to go ahead and add in some pickle relish. If you like dill, use dill. If you like sweet, use sweet. But the secret ingredient at the end is the reason that I'm not adding sweet. So go ahead and put however much pickle relish you want. I think she used about 2/3 of a jar. So we'll look and see what we think about that. Okay, and then we're going to put in a 1/2 cup of mayo. I like the Hellmann's. When I was growing up, a little girl, my mother always bought Hellmann's. It says a 1/2 cup, so we're just going to eyeball it, plop her in. And then about a 1/2 cup of sour cream. Just regular old sour cream, a small container. Let's see, it is 8 ounces, so that's a cup, so we're going to use about half of that. Okay. I think that'll be about good. Good on that. Okay, let's go ahead and give this a little mixy, and we'll be back with the seasonings. I have it mixed up all nicely. At this point, if you'd like to put some chopped apples in it, chopped up walnuts, chopped grapes, raisins, dried cranberries, you can put any or all of that as well. We're going to go ahead and do ours a little bit simpler today. We do want to season it up. We're going to go ahead and put in a teaspoon of garlic powder. Maybe a heaping teaspoon. We want it to be good and flavored. I'm going to put in a teaspoon of onion powder, even though we've got onion in it. This will flavor up our well, I guess you would say dressing. And then we're going to put, of course, salt and pepper to taste. I use the pink Himalayan. Okay, don't need too awfully much. And some ground up black pepper. I started putting in the secret ingredient before showing it to you. So I've got this much added in. If you think you might know what it is, go ahead and put a comment down below. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more, but I want you all to think about it. Let me go ahead and try to get this mixed in. And then I'm going to show you what it is. Okay. I'll put a little bit more. If you haven't guessed it, it is Cool Whip. A small container of Cool Whip. Brandy says this is a game changer. I'm going to put just a little dollop more. She says it makes it super creamy, adds that little bit of sweetness that everybody's going like, what is that? What is that? That is so good that nobody can ever figure it out. So I'm going to go ahead and get this combined really nicely. We're going to check our seasonings. Okay, I've got it mixed up nicely. I did take a little bit of a tasty. She didn't add more salt in hers at the end, but I think the Cool Whip needs to be a little bit flavored. To me, it's a little bit bland, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more salt and pepper in. ahead and get that mixed in here real good. Then I'm going to call the hubby in here. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to be dishing this up in a bowl, and we're going to be eating it with some wheat thins. Okay, let me try this and see if this is a little bit more seasoned. Hey guys, my hair's in my face, my eye. It needs a little bit of salt and pepper. That's so good. You cannot detect that it's Cool Whip that's been added. You just detect a creaminess and a little bit of a sweetness. So I'm gonna call hubby in here and let's try it out. Look who I got.
Hey.
The taste tester himself,
You
the
bet.
hubby. So it turned out good. I'm going to show you a couple of things I did a little bit different at the very end than what Brandy did. So let's hop over to the counter. Okay, look how pretty this is for presentation. I went ahead and put a little bit of chopped up walnuts on top, not only for presentation, but also for a little bit of crunch. I know the recipe doesn't call for it, but definitely add what you want to with it. And then I put a little mound of the pickle relish in the middle and some of the diced red onions. And then what you're going to do is just give it a nice little mix. When the first person gets ready to eat, like you have this at your dinner parties or at a potluck, and then mix it all up. But as long as it's sitting there on the counter looking really pretty, it's a nice, beautiful presentation. And then it's all mixed in there, and that gives you a little bit more pickle relish, a little bit more crunch with the onion and the walnuts. So let's serve some up, and let's give it a tasty. Shall we, honey?
You bet.
Okay, fill hubby's empty bowl.
Well, like all recipes, you tell people just to make it their own.
Yep.
And if they like craisins or stuff like that, add that
Hold
in
that
there
for a
as well.
second.
Or apple.
Apples, you can put dried raisins. You
Uh,
can put, of course,
what's the
grapes.
not oranges? What's
Mandarin
the
oranges,
mandarin
you can chop
oranges?
those up.
That's what I was thinking of.
you can make it as elaborate as you want. Okay, that's what we've got so far, guys. Okay, we're going to eat ours with some wheat thins because that's what she suggested was the best.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
get them out.
He's
I want
ready.
a tasty, yeah.
He wants a tasty. That's what I called him in here for. Okay, here's your few of them, baby. And then we can get some more. Okay, let's go ahead and give this a little taste tester. Okay, and tell me what you think. You've never had it fixed this way before. And tell me what you think the secret ingredient is. Although you know, but see if you think you could pick it out if you didn't know.
No, there's no way I would have been able to.
The crunch with the apples. Onion. Of course, we did put a little bit of chopped up walnut. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder.
Another winner.
Winner, guys. So, y'all, thanks for joining us today on Dishing It Up. And
From
as
our
always,
From our kitchen to yours.
happy cooking, guys.
Happy cooking.
Have a wonderfully blessed day and come tuning in soon. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.